What's up, guys? Welcome to my Minecraft Let's Play. Today, we're mining diamonds. I have issues. Anyway, just a sec, I'm just gonna announce that I'm streaming every single place humanly possible. Because why not? So I'm gonna go on Twitter. Oh, hey guys. Yay. So, as you may know, just a sec, I'm writing that I'm live on Twitter. Gonna go on Steam and announce that too. There. I've been working on an EP plus a new Apple reviews video. Like I've been busy both with school and making music for this EP while also doing Apple reviews, while also fucking being lazy sometimes. You know, that's just like how it is. You know, it is a hobby of mine, so I guess that's kind of justifiable. And thanks to that, I didn't make a video last month, but there's gonna be 2 videos this month, most likely. It's very if I actually just get it together and make this shit, I could make this in like the reviews I could finish in 10 days, which is good. I mean, it's already like 60% done. And my EP it's like 70 to 80% done. So EP about the 20th, I'm gonna release that. I think. Still waiting for Cinnabon, aka Jake Missler, aka Yellow. He also is remixing a track for this EP. And the thing is that he hasn't really sent that, and I still need to make another track, and therefore it's gonna be the 20th for the EP. So if you're excited for listening to some of my music, yeah, I make music. If you notice, I actually make a lot of the music in my videos. And so yeah, the chat was in the screen. Forgot lol. The other thing I wanted to say was next video is gonna be more like an essay. And I'm talking about ad reviews, but you know, it's still gonna be the normal Apple with a lot of like retarded jokes and still being kind of serious unless I'm talking about Minecraft parodies or Roblox or something. So yeah. Right now, I'm gonna be working on my video for my EP. Like, you know how they always have like that video where it plays and there's like cool sound waves and shit that's animated with it. Yeah, I have that. Let me think if there's anything else I have to say. What else? I'm trying to think. And after that, I'm gonna be working more on my ad reviews video and hopefully be finishing about 30 minutes of the animation. 30 seconds of the animation of the video, which is about 5% of the video visually. So yeah, I want to like finish about 5-7%, so I'm closer to that finish line where I could actually release it this month. So yeah, you'll definitely see these videos like the later part of this month. So yeah, and soon it's the Apple reviews anniversary, but that's gonna be next video. I'm gonna make an anniversary, and I'm thinking of like making it so my anniversary is where I talk about something. Either I'm thinking of like reviewing something or doing like kind of like a comment comeback, if you know I hate everything. Thanks, Graph. Or what the fuck is the other thing? Just a second, let me just log in. You don't need to. Fuck. What I just. My mouse is actually retarded. So if anything goes wrong, you know why. It's like I haven't treated it well, honestly. I'm kind of an asshole to it. I keep like I rarely clean it, and because of that, like dust has like gotten inside of it, and what has happened is like I think it's kind of broken it. So yeah, I mean it has had a long shelf life, so it's fine. Let me just read these messages without you guys being able to see them. So oh no, I don't remember that guy. So yeah, I just have to announce it on my Steam. So yeah, guys, I'll try to read the chat as much as humanly possible. So if you guys have any questions or anything you just want to ask about, no, what the fuck? Okay, well, I guess I'm just gonna let that. Why did I give people like rights to actually post things here? I don't know. I rarely use this fucking like Steam group. It's basically just full of like TF2 Puritans. Let's see. Hello, Dark Gamer 13. Hello, Red Skull. Welcome to the dungeon. Tell me if there's any issues or lag or anything like that. Okay, so I think before I should probably show you just like one song from my EP, just so you can get a feeling of my style, because otherwise, I don't know. I'm just proud of my music, I guess. So here's one I have fully mastered and EQ mixed. Basically, mixing is EQing for me for the most part. So yeah, listen to this, and after that, I'll start doing some animations, which I've already done, but like I just have to proceed and do more of them. It's mostly just automation, like automating the animation through like math. Okay, listen to this and enjoy. Here comes the drop. Hey, cat. Hey, Snowy. That's, by the way, me playing live. And I quantize it afterwards, but yeah. Memes just going on in the chat, I can see. So yeah, that was like just a little taste of my track. I don't know what I just. That's just a little taste of my tracks. So yeah, I think it's pretty good. I'm getting good at this. So yeah, I'm animating. Like this is some really cool shit that my friend Ganyata made. So she basically just gave me like a bunch of material, like 3 different heads for like the 3 different composers in the EP, because there's 2 remixes, and like also animations for them blinking and looking around and shit. And thanks to that, I could basically animate this shit. So you can see how it. Let me zoom in on this shit. Shit. Okay, there we go. That apple is way too big. We just ignored that apple. So you can see how there's like waveforms animated and stuff. The apples will also be animated. I have also made sure that they can be they're animatable, though they're kind of hard to animate. So I'm gonna animate them when I have like the final version of the EP, because then I can just put it in, and I'm just gonna set like each apple to move to different frequencies. So basically, like they'll add like a wave. Basically, that'll be really cool, I think. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So yes, that's kind of my idea. I think it's a good idea. Yeah. Say me, take me home. We are at home. Cool, Eric. Hello, gender Pispian overloads. Okay. Thanks. Have a good day. So think what I should do now. I should probably have. What should I add? Okay, I know. I should probably add the track list. So like, oh, but the problem I don't have really a list yet. Maybe I don't really have much I can do. By the way, that looks fucking terrifying. Maybe I don't have much I can do right now actually to kind of improve it. It's kind of reanimating, you know. I guess one thing I can add is motion blur. That would be cool. Oh no, actually, like sometimes I'm a bit iffy on using motion blur, because normally it also kind of if it doesn't fit the style, and this is like really cartoony style, so I don't know if motion blur works. I should just test it. I think it kind of works, sure. Oh yeah, there was one thing I wanted to do. When the head goes up in the start, like. See here, right here. I want the apples to move a little bit, so let me do that. So, let me find one of the apples that should move. I think a second here. See here, yeah. So, I have like them programmed to be movable with this slider here, so they go up and down, and then I can link it to some keyframes that describe the audio levels, and then we'll like move back and forth like this. Well. Nope. Dragging is really hard for my mouse. It just doesn't want to. You see here? So that's really cool. So it's cool to know a little bit of programming, I guess. Okay, let me do this. So I want it to be like damn, and then like that. Okay, go up a little bit. Like that. And of course, do it like that. Okay. Just like very slight, just to add a bit. I guess that kind of works. Let me just do this. Yeah. A little bit more. No, actually, what I should do is I should add a little bit of before it goes down again, to kind of show like how it's on waves, like that, right? And then like another one. Again. This time I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna just increase it by like 3. So like that. No, that's the wrong way. I'm retarded. I'm actually really dumb, apparently, because that should just like I should just know that that's incorrect. Can you, by the way, see what I'm doing? I'm writing like just like the small little value for the y coordinates. See how it goes up and down. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna drag this thing out. I'm gonna extend these a little bit. I'm gonna take these and make them little. So like this. This works. Make this one also a little bit more like that. And like that. Just perfectionism now. That's all that you do. Just make sure that it looks perfect. It goes down too fast. It should be like there. And then it should go down like that. Yeah, like that. Just drag that a little bit so it's like... That's a little better. Yeah, that works. So now it feels like it's actually alive. Noise. I'm gonna do the same thing just quickly to the other one. So third here. Okay, position. Okay, and now that I know a little bit more what I want, I can do this a little faster. Let's increase that by a little bit. Then drag it down a little again. And like that. And then bam, kabam. There we go. There. See, now it feels alive. Beautiful. There you go. So now if we go back right and we shake it out, it should be like this now. Lag. Okay, I can fix that. There. Oh, no, that didn't fix it, I guess. Apparently it's just really requiring because I'm streaming. Yeah. Explicit complaining. Apple, yeah, what? Add apple, then make the apple fall if the guy came. Oh, you mean like I have like an apple in that place and it like goes to the side? I don't know. That's a little hard because, yeah, I don't know. What vegetable spins? Spinach. Oh god. 17K subs, but less than 10 watching. Yeah, most people don't care about it. Like, people just want me to play video games. It's like, if you want to watch me play video games, just play it yourself. I'm just... Why would you watch someone play video games? Like, oh, do something that everyone can do. Fucking actually do something that you're good at. That's not entertaining. People just don't know what they're missing, I guess. Or maybe I'm just an lol nerd. I really like the waveform thingy. Nice. Okay. Is there anything else we can add before I just get more of this thing done? Like this, like the actual EP. Oh, there's my fucking voice. Lol, gay. You know, when I stream, I always wish like people were a little more interactive, but they just always just post like memes or like dumb jokes instead of interacting with the streamer. It's a little weird because they just want like that's what I know. Like people just want attention. They don't actually care about like interacting that much. They just yeah. I mean, whatever. I mean, if they're having fun, it's like I always get depressed because I'm always like, oh, wait, I can't wait for people to interact in the stream and give like good tips and ideas and hear what I have think of like different things and stuff. And it's just like them posting things that are completely unrelated to the stream. Completely. I don't know. Okay, let me open the other one. I want to open. Yeah, Steam quality control. Let's go. Rado. What? The fuck is that? Okay, so now I'm actually loading the Apple reviews thingy. It's a pretty big file. So, what do you think of Mega Man 11? Haven't played a single Mega Man ever. I barely ever play video games at all, and I normally only play like for like 10 minutes and then I get bored. Except for like, actually, that's not true. If I'm recording a video or something like that, I can do it. But just because for the footage, right? So like, for example, I played through like 20 to 30 hours of Borderlands 2 just for that footage. But it's a good game. I mean, I would play it anyway, but I probably wouldn't finish it. But I wanted like the whole game, so I played like every single DLC and all of that. Would you rather? Sure, go for it. Why not? I can live with it. Just ask me about that question. Do you still play Shift 2? Read the chat. No, not the chat. Read the comments. Scroll down. I'm not a real gamer, no. Nah. I just find it boring when you can create your own stuff. Why?
I could have easily fought the tumor that is shitty Steam games with some basic precautions. Okay,
we should do that. So I'm gonna write precaution and just animate it. It's lazy, but it's all I can think of. Fuck, how do you spell precaution? No, it's with a T, I think. No, I don't. Fuck, I'm only just check. Fucking retarded. Cool. It's not even. I'm not even close. I'm not even. It's with a U, right? Precaution. With the C, I mean. Yeah, okay, yeah. Now I got it. Precaution. Oh yeah, okay. I'm retarded. That would be fucking cringe if I didn't even check how it was spelled and I just fucking went with it. It's like, oh, that would be painful. Maybe the chat a little bit more. Okay, that's at least you played Roblox. I sometimes play Roblox and laugh at it with my friends. I played the SCP. Have you played the SCP fucking thing? Because I love SCP, so I wanted to try that out. God damn, it was shit. Like, god damn, Roblox. Can you do anything right? You can't even do fucking SCPs right. You're just running around. There's like no enemies, and when you see a monster, it's not even animated. It's just standing still while moving it towards you. It's retarded. So yeah. Precaution. So let's see here.
basic precautions and
So it should be animated there. There. Bam. Like that, right?
basic precaution.
We should have it on 1 instead of 2. So I can actually properly see what I'm doing. Okay, and then always I want to have like one where it hits like that. So like stops like that. So it's like it moves a little bit before it stops. Okay, there we go.
Basic precautions and quality control, but they're lacing basic precautions and.
Okay, and then I want a quality control here. Quality control. And then I want that to be centered. So I want this anchor thingy, which is set as the center, right? I want to set the center to be here, which is the center of the fucking text. I don't know why. There's no way you can just like right click and say, put anchor at center. I don't know of it at least. If you know how you can do that, please fucking tell me. Is there actually? Let me just check. I think the answer is no. Yep. It's so annoying. I know you can like snap it, but it's just fucking waste of time. Waste of time. Okay, I'm gonna make this a little smaller so it fits like that. Yes. Yes, sir.
Quality control.
Quality control, so that's where I want it to increase like that. Then I want it to be like this. Here. Do it like this. So like it moves up a little bit to like kind of give space. It's
Quality control.
like that, right? And then I want like a little keyframe where it goes a little up just to make sure that it doesn't feel like too mechanical. Like if it just goes instead of like having that when it stops like this, then it's
Quality
like
control. Quality.
it just doesn't feel as alive. You know what I mean? I think you know what I mean. You probably don't. Anyway, so like that.
Quality.
So this.
Quality control.
There we go. That's beautiful. Beautiful. How do you deal when you have like 3 hour footage and you need to edit it? Okay. Ooh, that's actually a good question. Well, what you do is look at your waveform. Like if you depends. Okay, let's say we have a recording of like me talking, right, while I play the video game. What I would do is I would look at the waveform and I just basically see when there's a lot of movement in the like a lot of waveforms basically, and I go there and I check what it's about and see if it's a funny highlight or whatever it is. Oh, I just played something. Sorry. See here. If it's like normal footage, it can be a little hard. Like normally I would just go through it really, really fast and just set a start part and an end part and just drag it in after just going through it, and just like systemizing it is a very good idea. I think it's a good idea to, for example, for example, when I had like 30 hours of fucking footage, right, what I would do is I labeled every single recording like something related to the level of the character I was playing, and maybe also the place and or mission I was playing, and that made it so much easier. Why do you name your channel The Applejack? That's just because I was retarded when I was 11 years old, and I made this account, and I didn't know how to spell or how to make good names. Done. And I just kept it all. And I just want to keep it because it's too hard to rebrand, and I wouldn't be happy with it. I'm known as Apple everywhere, so yeah. Let's see here. Quality control.
Quality. Quality. Quality.
I'm retarded. Lol. Hahaha. Funny. Position. Yes. Okay, there. Oh, there. And a little bit of a bam. Yes. And then a skip.
Quality control.
There we go.
Quality control. Quality control.
And then a.
Quality control. Quality control. Quality control. But they're lazy.
That works. So now it's like this.
Valve could have easily fought the tumor that is shitty Steam games with some basic precautions and quality control.
Okay, and what I want to do now is I want to take all these elements, right? And I want to do this. I'm gonna make a composition. What a composition is basically just a project, but you can put projects within projects. That's a composition in After Effects. It's also like it's in Premiere Pro. You can also use sequences, which is why Premiere Pro is just objectively better than Vegas, because Vegas it sucks in every way. But one thing it doesn't have that's just like godly is sequencing. So I call this lol gay because I don't fucking give a shit. So there you go. One thing I can do now
With some basic
is I can also animate the scale, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here, I'm going to go transform, I'm going to go scale, right? I'm going to just zoom in a little bit here to just give a bit of liveliness, I guess you could say. So there you go. Fuck. There. And then bam.
basic precautions and quality control. Basic precautions and quality control. But they're laziness.
And then what I'm gonna do, right, is I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna make what is called a mask. I'm gonna make it like this. Bam, bam. And this is gonna be hella thick, y'all. Like this. And make sure it's how I want it. So I think I want it like this. That seems correct enough. That seems right. Actually, what's better? I think there's a better way of doing it. And it's like this. So if I go into masks like this, and then I make where is it? No, actually, it was fine. Let's just do it like this. It's a little less. Like, I was going to make some really complicated shit that would look hella thick, y'all. But I don't know. I don't even think it would fit the style I'm going for this video. I like how I'm using like a different artistic style of it. Are you going to try the new TF2 update? I already tried it. It was really boring. God damn, the fucking pyro weapons were shit. Like, fucking hell.
But their laziness and
Like, they were just not fun to play with. Like, I don't know. I don't think Valve has like any idea on like what game feel is, because they just don't feel good to use. They feel really clunky and bad sound design and bad visual effects, and ugh. I hate the new flames too. They're so ugly. Just look like something from like 2007. Oh, there we go. Okay, like that.
But their laziness and lack of.
So now I can do like that, right? And I'm gonna make it more this way.
But their laziness and lack of.
I guess I just used. Did I just do? Yeah, okay, there we go.
But their laziness. But their laziness and lack of over. But their laziness and lack of over.
So this.
But their laziness and lack.
And then more like that.
But their laziness and lack of oversight has led to an unstable and oversaturated market that will most likely eventually crash from the weight of itself.
Okay. And then one thing I want to add now is I want to add that like little background I'm using. So it's just called background. Yeah, it's just background. It's like this loop I have of like, it's taken from Mass Effect Andromeda teaser. There was like this really cool loop, and you basically someone just downloaded it and made it a loop, and it looks hella thick, y'all. So I'm using that as the background, and I'm pretty sure I can use it without any legal repercussions. I'm pretty sure. I'm not entirely sure, but so I'm not gonna have anything here. I'm just gonna do like that, and now it's like
They
this.
fought the tumor that is shitty Steam games with some
basic.
basic
There we go.
precautions and quality control. But they're.
And that's just After Effects for you right there. Raw there. Oh yeah, I have an idea. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually copy this. I don't know why it was lagging because of that, because that was like the least. The thing is, should not lag. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drag this a little out to about here, right? And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to masks, and gonna change this to be a little stop a little. I'm actually gonna drag this out a little bit. If it lets me, there we go. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it around there, and I'm gonna go effects, color correction, I guess tint, yeah. Okay, and then I'm gonna choose, since I have like this idea of blue and magenta, I think they look great with this background. So I'm gonna go like that, right? It's about like, yeah, it's that color, and then I'm gonna do it again here. And now I have this.
But their laziness and lack of.
And then I'm gonna make sure that it does not pop up before that. So it should be like it should be around here.
But their laziness and lack of.
Okay, and here I want it to be dragging out a little bit, so let me just make sure that happens too. And then we have like a really cool like effect. So let's see here.
But their laziness and.
Okay, so I want it to be a little more put together in the start here. So let's go like that. Yeah, and then now I'm just trying to make this look good, which is kind of hard.
But their laziness and lack.
Because I want it to be animated, like you want it to be like you can see how it's changing in a width. So let's see here, like that maybe. Yeah, that kind of works.
But their laziness and lack of. But their laziness.
I want it to be the opposite. I want it to be like around here at the
But
start.
their laziness.
And then it drags out in the end. Like this.
But their laziness and lack. But their laziness and. But their laziness and lack of oversight.
Yeah, that kind of works.
But their laziness and lack of oversight. quality control, but their laziness and lack of oversight has led to an unstable and oversaturated market.
So now we have like similar
Their
style.
laziness and lack of oversight.
Why pink lol? It's because it's a complementary color, technically. Not really a complementary color. The proper complementary color to blue is actually orange, but like pink is very similar. And I just find them to be very contrasting. And they just look good when contrasted, which is, I think it's very interesting, actually. I just think it looks hella thick. Okay, so let's see here. Let's cut that one off there.
Lack of oversight has led to an unstable and oversaturated.
So what I should do now is I should have just like the Steam logo. So where is it? I have a Steam logo already loaded. I just have to find it. Let me read more of the chat. Let's see here. Thick. Thanks, man. Yes, this is the one. I don't know why it's just automatically black. Like, normally you want silhouettes for logos. I would normally say white, but maybe I'm wrong. I'm probably talking out of my fucking ass right now. So yeah. There you go. Easy. Simple. Yes. Ruski. I did not mean to do that. I meant to center view. There we go.
Oversight has led to an unstable and but their laziness and lack of.
Yeah, that works already. And then we go like this, kaboom, and then we drag this like this, and then we add a small increase in size over time.
But their laziness and lack of oversight has led to an unstable and oversaturated market that will most likely eventually crash from the weight of itself. Crash from the. But their laziness and lack of oversight has led to an unstable.
Yeah, and then we do this. Unstable. I'm gonna do it like kabam, right? So I have like a buzzword down there, and I have buzzword up in the top. And I think that kind of that'll be thick, fit to come with. No, I center view. There we go. So now I'm gonna do that.
Led to an unstable.
Yeah, unstable. Ooh, yeah, I have a good idea.
Stable and oversaturated market. Stable.
Do like this. Bam.
Stable and oversaturated market that will. Unstable and oversaturated market that will.
Whoop. Like that, right? So it's like
Unstable and oversaturated market that will most likely eventually.
and then it's just about like making them ease out. So like this, I think.
Led to an unstable and over.
No. We need this one.
Has led to an unstable and oversaturated market that will most likely eventually.
And then it has to increase in strength. And then I'm gonna do the same here. Editing is fun, guys.
Oversight has led to an unstable.
What the fuck is it? What they smell like? They smell like nothing. They just smell like
Oversight has led to an
they smell like what does cancer smell
Oversight
like?
has led to an unstable and oversaturated market that will most.
Yes, that's what I want. Oh, that looks good. That looks good. Yes. So now it's like
Oversight
this.
has led to an unstable and oversaturated market that will most likely eventually crash from the weight. Oversight has led to an unstable and oversaturated.
Oh, that looks hella thick, bruh. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy this, right? I'm gonna change the text to oversaturated, and I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna go transform position. I'm gonna choose these keyframes, and I'm gonna drag up the green one, which is the y coordinates, up to a point where it's about here-ish. Come on. Let me just zoom in on this boy. Okay, I think, yeah, we have to drag it a little bit more up. It's kind of hard. There we go. I think that's good. And another thing we have to do is just scale this a little bit down, which will change. Yeah, that's a little bit of a problem, but we can easily just fix that. So just drag the green one again, the y coordinates. And for some reason, when the y coordinates decrease, it becomes. I don't understand that. It becomes like goes higher up, and I think it's because it's the middle that's like. No, actually, I have no idea why that is the case. Actually, I cannot think of it.
And over.
So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to drag these B's here, and I'm going to do this. I'm going to go to this point here. Bam, bam. Skip up. Okay, I'm going to go and do this. Go and do this.
It has led to an unstable and oversaturated market. Stable and oversaturated market that will most likely eventually.
Whoop. Fix that. There you go.
And oversaturated market that will most likely eventually crash from the weight of itself.
Whew, this is looking hella thick, dude. Question, can you do a review on VR chat? What the hell is that? Where you look up, is there comp also? How many comps do you have? One for like, I normally cut them up in like 30-second sequences. This one is about 34 seconds. Right now I have 10 comps going on.
And oversaturated market that will most likely eventually crash. And oversaturated market that will most likely.
I really like this effect. It's cool.
Unstable and oversaturated market that will most likely eventually crash.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna have. Okay, there's here. So now I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna have this anchor point. So I'm gonna go in null object. Oh, this is gonna be an issue actually. No, I can do it. I can just. Okay, what I have to do first is like I want to cut these, and I want to. Oh, I want to go to this place. I want to cut these scale thingies away. I want to put them on this one. I want to link this to the null object.
And oversaturate.
Okay, good. Then I'm going to make another null object, and this I'm going to parent. Oh, this is going to be a little bit of an issue. I can do this. Okay, null object. Okay, I'm not going to actually link it to this one. I'm going to link it to this one, and this is going to be linked to that one. And oh, I can't link this to this one yet. Then I have to, because I want it to be like flipped over, like it falls down, right? So what I do is I'm gonna put this on like this thing, so like it goes like, and then it falls down. I think it would be really funny, and so I'm gonna do like that, and now I should be able to rotate this. Ooh, and then it falls down. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
And an oversaturated market that will most likely eventually crash from the weight of itself. The only way Valve can.
What did you feel like having 7K subs? I don't feel like I have 7K subs. I feel like I have 2,000, which is fine because those 2,000 subs are make me a billion times happier than those 15K subs I had before when I made TF2 channels, TF2 videos, because these people will actually kind of care about good content and not because about like some fucking random game. And that's good. I think that's a good thing. And I don't know why that just all of a sudden stopped connecting. I cannot speak today. I'm sorry. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. I just did not. I honestly, I know I'm 18, but I was actually watching Five Nights at Freddy's like runs of like the new game there. It looks pretty fun, even though goddamn. I do not understand that fan base. It's so cringy. But honestly, I mean, let's be honest. The gameplay of fucking Five Nights at Freddy's is shit. It's just fucking garbage. But I like the lore, so yeah. Did everything just stop working? Oh, I don't know. Okay, there you go. Sometimes I'm really worried about that shit.
An oversaturated market that will most likely eventually crash.
Ooh, I have a good idea here. Okay, no, I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna rotate this, so bam. Rotation.
Eventually crash.
Rotate like this. And for some reason, it is not linked. Which I am very confused over. Now it's linked for some reason. Weird. Oh. Well, that explains it. Okay, let me just move this over again. I don't know how I did that, but for some reason, it did not remember my actions. I don't know. And still, it's saying not connected to any live chat, which is blatantly wrong. So let's see if I can fix that. Select events. Yes, there you go. Now connect. Thank you. I should probably just do this. Just 80%. There we go. Now we can actually read it. And now for some reason it's like super old messages, which is really weird. Come and chat. Where's the chat pod, sir? What do you mean? What do you... You're in the chat right now. Am I missing something? Is he talking about the fact that like the chat wasn't on the screen? There was that you could still chat. It was just like it wasn't showing on like the stream itself, but it was still on the side. People, just some people, man. Like I just don't get them.
The only way Valve can save their market that will most likely eventually crash from the weight of its
Okay, so rotation. About there.
From the weight of its.
It's gonna be like this. Bam.
Eventually crash from the weight of itself.
Bam. Boom. Okay. This one should be this one.
Eventually crash from the weight of itself.
Okay, now I'm just perfecting this a little bit.
Crash from the weight of itself.
Okay, like that. And then like this.
Eventually crash from the weight of itself. Eventually crash from the weight of itself.
Okay, increase this by about 1. Yeah.
Eventually crash from the weight of itself. Crash from the weight of itself. Crash from the weight of itself.
Gonna drag this a little bit more. Let's get this size.
Crash from the weight of itself. Crash from the weight.
Gonna make this a little bit more extreme.
Crash from the weight of itself.
It's a little bit more. It's a little bit still on that side. So let me just fix that. I'm just gonna take these right. I'm just gonna drag them a little bit down.
Crash from the weight.
So they're actually on this side too. I'm gonna make like that. I'm gonna make it like this. And like the last. Yeah, that works.
Usually crash from the weight of itself. Usually crash from the weight of itself.
Okay, and then I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna. Oh, that's not what I'm supposed to do. And now I'm just screwing around. I don't even know what I'm doing.
Eventually crash from the
So I'm gonna do it like this.
eventually crash from the weight of itself. Eventually crash from the weight of itself. The only way Valve can save eventually crash from
It just falls down.
of itself. The only self. The only
Why is the second joint not moving? What do you...
self.
Because it's... I actually at some point tried to animate that. To do that, I would have to completely replicate it. So I could move that part. It's very hard to do. I could do it. But... I've already done it. And it was successful. I was trying to make like Steam motion. It didn't work at all. And I just made it play like a billion fucking things at once, so... Sorry about that. Is it free from pay? Yes, I pay about... How much is it? It's about $60 to $80 per month for all the whole Adobe pack. It's worth it for someone like me who actually cares about
Self.
making videos all the time, right? But if you're not like that, you can just crack it. Just crack that shit. Just crack it.
The only way.
Okay, let's just look at how it looks now. We did about 14 seconds of animation, guys. It took an hour.
Valve could have easily fulfilled the with some basic precautions and laziness and lack. It's led to an unstable and oversaturated market.
It's not expensive. Like, it's yeah, it's expensive, but like, let's say you bought a Lamborghini for like $1,000. I mean, that's again not expensive. Yeah, it's a high price, but it's like the thing you get is way more worth that money, and this is way more worth than when that price tag for me. For me, this is my life. So I did it again. I pressed on my MIDI. I pressed on my MIDI piano, and then it accidentally just like plays the audio file. No, it's boring as fuck. I don't play video games.
Shitty Steam games.
If you want to watch video games, don't watch my me streaming.
Stable and oversaturated market.
I don't want to stream me doing something useless. My videos have to be edited, and I don't want to spend my time doing things that just entertain myself when I could be making something that actually is worth for people to watch.
Crash from the weight of itself.
So yeah. Okay, so let's see.
The only way Valve can save their storefront is just finally enforcing some proper requirements.
So now I'm just gonna add some footage in the background. Fix it. Whoa, really? So I didn't even fucking notice that. Thanks, dude. Thanks. Appreciate it. Let's see here. It's lol gay, isn't it? Yeah, it's lol gay. Thanks, man. That's the good thing. Okay, and this should also be with like a capitalized, like an S. I mean, like in plural. That's what I meant. Okay, there we go.
But their laziness and lack of oversight has led to
For like 5 times. Sorry, guys, but sometimes I don't notice everything that's in the chat. I'm sorry about that. Is that sentence or separate? What do you mean?
Their storefront is just finally enforcing
some proper
requirements for the game developers. Sure, it'll maybe hurt the game developers in the process, but
Okay, so yeah, I need some fucking footage to just kind of compensate a little bit, because if it's just animations upon animations upon animations, that's just not necessary. So let's take this footage now. Here, yeah. There we go. And then just make this fit to comps, time, transform. Yeah, fit to comp. There we go. And just make this correct, so...
Itself. The only way Valve can save their storefront is just finally enforcing some proper requirements for the game developers. Sure, the only way Valve can save their storefront is just...
Okay, there we go. And then I just want this to go up like... this.
The only way Valve...
Like that.
The only way Valve can save their storefront is just finally enforcing some proper requirements for the game developers. Sure, it'll maybe hurt your game developers in the process, but it's your fault for not dealing with the tumor.
Thanks, Maxi. Time to name something tonal. Okay.
The only way Valve can save their storefront is just finally enforcing some proper requirements for the game developers.
Okay, and then I'm gonna cut there.
Sure.
And I'm gonna find some other footage. Like Fidget Spinner Simulator. Great video game. Great Vici game. Jesus Christ. I wanna fucking kill myself. I wanna just fucking kill myself right now. Just in front of you. Live on TV.
Sure.
And also hide that audio. And then scale this to fit the comp. I'm just gonna go do the same thing, so fit comp. There we go.
Sure.
Sure what? Sure. Oh, okay. Whoops.
Sure.
I guess oh yeah, I know what I did wrong. It's that one I should press. There you go, that's better. Now I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna drag this over here. And I'm just gonna go transform, fit to comp, there we go.
Sure.
Oh, is there a little gap between them?
Sure. It'll maybe hurt your game developers in the process, but it's your fault for not dealing with the tumor while it was small. It's your fault.
There we go, and then we just cut to where it begins fucking up. Okay, I'm just gonna find the place where it happens. There, that's where it is. Let me read the chat. Quality over quantity is what every smart YouTuber says. Yeah, but really, how many fucking YouTubers follow it? Basically none.
It's your fault.
Because if you do, you're fucking screwed. If you want to earn money off of it, which I don't care about, so that's why I'm doing this. If I actually wanted to earn money, I would not do this in any fucking way. Are you insane?
It's your fault for not dealing with the tumor while it was small and manageable. So,
okay, and then take this footage here, right here.
Was small and manageable. So,
Here comes the $1 million question.
Here comes the $1 million question.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just go here. I'm gonna go scale. Just drag it like this. Gonna make sure that it's the right side, so we keep that rule of thirds B.
Here comes the $1 million question. Here comes the $1 million question. How do you think Valve
Dealt
with this issue?
Take a screenshot of that. Wow, that face. That is the face of autism. That is the face.
Dealt with this issue.
Okay, I think actually that's fine.
Likely eventually crash from the weight of itself. The only way
Valve can
The only way Valve can
Okay, now it's the small touch-ups we have to do. And I think we got it.
The only way Valve can
Like that.
the only way Valve can save their storefront is just finally enforcing some proper requirements for the game developers. Sure, it'll maybe hurt game
developers in the
process, but it's your fault for not dealing with the tumor while it was small and manageable.
So,
Fault for not dealing.
I'm gonna write here, it's your fault. It's your fault. Yeah, I'm gonna do it like that, and I'm gonna make this bigger to kind of keep like that. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Again, retarded mouse and slow computer because I'm streaming. Let me read the chat a little bit more. Apple, make me admin on Discord. Fuck off. No, I don't care. We have enough admins. Your voice is laggy. Probably because... Wait, if it keeps going, tell me. Let me check. Looks fine. He never make you admin. You're probably gonna be ban everyone. No, actually, he wouldn't. I know him. He would not do that. But I don't care.
It's
Okay, and then I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go bam, bam. Scale. Okay, I'll do that. Go scale 0.
it's your fault for
And there's a bit of distortion, but I cannot do anything about that because I just did a bad recording. And I just went with it for some reason because I'm retarded. So if you enjoy my quality voice, get ready to get ear raped. Not ear raped, but it's going to be less of an enjoyable experience than normally.
it's your fault for not dealing.
But I'm gonna make sure that doesn't happen next time. Don't worry, mate. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go into, not equalize, fucking hell. I'm gonna go into effect, color correction. I'm gonna go curves. I'm gonna choose curves here. And then I'm gonna drag this down here to around there. So it's like,
It's your fault for not dealing with the tumor while it was small.
While it was small and manageable.
like that, right? And then,
And manageable.
so,
done. Okay, I think that's a good edit. So let me go into Premiere Pro. And we can watch it. And maybe I'll do some sound effects, guys. Apple, how are you? I'm good. Thank you for asking. Apple's the best fruit. Thank you, dude. Hello, Galaxy 64. We've been now streaming for an hour, which means I'm probably going to be streaming 2 more hours or something like that. So I'm done about 30 minutes of video, nearly. Of course, I haven't really touched them up, but looks pretty good right now. You say you should remind me. No, because I find mainstream YouTube to be disgusting, vapid bullshit. I know I have a very progressive, very respectful, very just graceful look on the world. I'm just such a respectful person who really appreciates everything that's going on, you know? That's why I hate everything. For some reason, I cannot open Premiere Pro. I do not know why, but it's definitely a thing. And it's definitely just sitting there, not doing fucking shit. I think I'm gonna save on After Effects, and then I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go, let's close that shit. It's 1626 in Denmark, yeah. That's correct. Oh yeah. If you need more, if you want to give me more gameplay, be happy to give me some. You appreciate everything, so you hate everything. Oh god. Oh god, no, no, no. Not one of those. If you hate everything, do you hate yourself? Are you from Denmark? Yes, I'm from Denmark. Wow, Dust Games, that's an old fucking meme. Shitty spidget finner. I like how you switched around like the F and the S there. That was very creative. Okay, then 10 minutes, okay? 10 minutes? Yeah, like a footage? That's more than enough. I'm probably only gonna be like, I'm probably gonna use like 10 seconds. But give me 10 minutes just so I have something to choose from. That's basically what the high length is for, just for me to pick the best place. And it's gotta be bad. Like, just find some of those really shitty games. I'm sure you have some. People just have like terrible games in their Steam catalog. I don't know why. I probably have some too. I know I have some because I reviewed some of them. I am in Japan and also from. Cool. I'm from North Korea. Oh, hi there. Didn't know you could even be alive if you're from North Korea. I mean, you would probably die from starvation after like 2 seconds. Am I right, guys? How funny. That's actually not very funny because it's very depressing. Anyway, let's go into stream editing screens. There's only one screen so you can see everything that's going on. Welcome to Premiere Pro, my main editing tool for making videos. Today we're gonna make a Minecraft Let's Play video. So let me go through it and tell you guys how I make my Minecraft Let's Plays. Let's go. Hey Lenny, roll the intro. Please kill me.
Layton, you're fucked. Valve could have easily fought the tumor that is shitty Steam games with some basic.
Let me just listen to this voice here.
A little fucking cliche, but it's kind of like a different cancer. It's gross and gross and gross, and if you don't fucking cut that off before it's too late, then you're fucked.
How is it lagging? Is it my voice? Because if it's my voice, I can just quickly fix it. There. Now it should not be lagging, but my voice will also be more delayed. I agree with your mainstream YouTube opinion. Thank you. But that's just what happens to anything when it comes too big. It just becomes like, that's the same as happened with Pop. Pop is fucking shit. It's just like, oh, how can we? It's not like, oh, how can we make the best music? It's like, oh, how can we earn the most money? Oh wait, you actually don't have to try for the most part because humans are fucking stupid and just like eat up anything you give them. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Valve could have easily.
Damn. That face. Lag. I'm just gonna wait for that. Hey, hi there. That's my friend Jens. Human. Okay, you know what the fuck, dude? I'm just ginger. Okay, we're not human, but we're not aliens. Okay, we're like, we're not from the sky. We're from the ground. Okay.
And a little fucking cliche, but kind of like a fucking cancer tumor. It just grows and grows and grows, and if you don't fucking cut that off before it's too late, then you're fucked. Valve could have easily fought the tumor that is shitty Steam games with some basic precautions and quality control.
Wait a second. Did I just see some? Yeah, it looks.
The tumor
I think that's from the recording. That's from the recording.
Basic precautions and quality control.
No, wait, it is not. Okay, well then. There we go. Well, then we're gonna cut it right there.
Easily fought the tumor that is shitty Steam games with some basic precautions and quality control. But their laziness and lack of oversight has led to an unstable and oversaturated market that will most likely eventually crash from the weight of itself. The only way Valve can save their storefront is just finally enforcing some proper requirements for the game developers. Sure, it'll maybe hurt good game developers in the process, but it's your fault for not dealing with the tumor while it was small and manageable. So,
oh my god, dude, how dare you call me an L? Fucking hell. Is there a video you could recommend for video recording? Like program? Bandicam. Or OBS. Or Shadowplay.
And
it's more about the codec, honestly. But I think Bandicam is nice for me, but sometimes it can have... there's a few issues with it. Weird veggie rude boy, okay?
So,
Here comes a million-dollar question. How do you
Lag.
think Valve dealt with this issue?
That's right, removing Greenlight and replacing it with Steam Direct. Now you don't even have to be upvoted by the community. As long as you follow 2 requirements, you can get your game onto Steam. The first one is that your game has to work. Wait, it didn't have to be 4? What the actual fuck, Valve? And the other is that you have to give Valve $100.
Okay, So let me get this straight. The only things that are required to get your game on Steam is that you have a working exe file and you have $100. You know, for some reason, Valve, I actually expected less of you, so good job. For fuck's sake.
It made me realize that Valve could literally care less. They don't fucking care about their stupid fucking store page as much as they care about fatting their already fat, greasy wallets. And I don't seem to be alone in this opinion. Based on the reactions from before huge fans of this company, it seems people are just fed up with the lack of regard this company has for its fans. And honestly, it really hurts to see this company like this. This company has an incredible legacy. I mean, they made some of the best PC games out there and revolutionized the PC gaming industry. Though, currently, I have a hard time seeing the difference between this and some of the most hated companies out there like Activision or EA. This just shows what happens when a company grows too big to withstand the weight of its own influence and power.
Oh my
It
god.
becomes a huge husk itself with the only goal of expanding
This is
its power
lol
and fatting the
gay.
wallets of the guys on the top.
And honestly, I'm a part of the problem. And you're probably too. We are all to some extent. Because we've been rewarding them for doing this for such a long time.
I mean, just look at how much money they've earned through this system.
Thanks,
We
Galaxy.
have voted with our wallets, and our wallets tell a different story than our mouths. It tells companies like
Unlicensed
Valve
Bandicam
that what we really
2.0.
want is cosmetic
I go
items,
sleep. Okay,
loot
good night,
boxes,
Eric.
trading cards, and lots of video games, because that's what they've earned most money off of. The reason why we see low requirements for Steam games is because some people actually buy these games. And until Valve gets enough backlash, or the system stops being financially viable, this once great store will slowly disappear into the void of obscurity, just like so many have before.
But you know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they're trying to fix these issues right now, but somehow I fucking doubt it. And honestly, thanks to this, I rarely use Steam anymore. But you're never going to know what's going to be at the end of the tunnel until you're there, so I guess I'll just wait here. Peace.
This video gay. Okay, now we have only 3.5 minutes I have to edit. And I have to do sound effects. You know what? Let's do some sound effects. I want to do some sound design. That's fun. Yeah, let's do sound design, guys. Come on, Blanket. Let's play. Okay, let's do this. Let's do some sound design. This is going to be fun. Okay, so is there any way we can... So let me just go into my audio mixing thingy. I guess this one can work. So I think normally I use... Yeah, I'm just going to use 3 of these. So this is how I do it.
You know,
Okay, one thing I want to do is I'm going to go into my parametric equalization. I want to change that a little bit. Because there's a bit of too much bass in my opinion.
I've been wondering, can you actually review something that doesn't exist?
That's better.
That exact fact is what I really want to be talking about here.
It's a little better
Idea
thing,
to
yeah.
make your user base mostly comprised of anti-teenagers vote for which video games are added to the store. Surprisingly, that's a really bad business model. Who knew?
If you cut off low frequencies, it was... Wait, do I have like... Am I fucking... Oh, okay, it's not as bad as I thought. It looks like really violent from here, but it's nearly nothing in reality. It's just because I have additional saturation on my camera, so it looks like I'm fucking bleeding from my fucking neck, and it's just like a little bit of neck irritation because I happen to like do this. I have sensitive skin apparently. I have no idea how sound design works, so let's go. Yeah, okay, sound design is really easy actually. It's actually not. It took me a year to understand it. So I'm gonna open some audio tracks down here so that I can use. Let me just make sure that there we go. I would prefer if I can use my own mixing setup here. Thing is though that you can't see it. So that's a bit of a problem, but I guess I can just do this. Thing is I can't really see the screen. So that's a little bit of a problem too. I think this will work. Okay. I can always cheat a little bit. You know what? Let's see here. I guess I can. I mean, okay. I'm gonna have it on the right side, so you may not be able to hear and see everything, but I'll try to show everything. And when I'm on my right screen, I'm actually doing something. I'm just gonna drag it over here so we can kind of use it like that. Let's do that. Yeah. So I'm making some audio tracks. So I'm gonna call this one rename. I'm gonna call this sound effect 01, and I'm gonna copy it. So I'm gonna do add track again. And I'm basically just going to do the same thing again. And I'm going to have about 3 to 4 tracks. So right now I have a little more than I need actually. Let's delete that track right here. Sound effect. Yeah, that's good. 4 tracks. That's good. Perfect length. And this is like the master of this one. Here, down here. So if you want to do something that affects all sounds or all video, I think all sounds. I actually think it is just primarily. You can just do it there. So that's pretty cool. So let's see here. Rename. I'm gonna do sound effect 3. I'm just gonna do it all the way through. So rename again. Sound effect 2 and sound effect 4, and I basically have a bunch of samples I can use, and also some ones I have from my audio things. So I'm gonna use those, and I'm gonna turn up the audio. Let's see here. Let's see how loud it is for you guys.
You know,
That's fine. So let's go.
control we have. It's what we don't.
Ever since my
So I think I'm gonna start with like a rise to just kind of insert this here.
thing as core.
What? Oh, well, let's see here. I don't think that's necessary actually. I should just focus on this part. So let's see. Here it is.
You think?
Because essentially the topic of this
Yeah, okay. So I have a bunch of whoosh sound effects. I'm gonna drag them. So files, and I have a bunch of shit. Samples. Not samples, that's my audio shit. My music samples. I should go into projects. And then sound effects. There we go. Okay, I have a bunch of stuff. I bought some sound effects. So I think as we've gone into movement, I have a bunch of these. Listen. So what are we working with? Okay, we're working with like something like that. So we have to have something that's a little bit like bam, like a. That's a bit too airy, if you know what I mean. It's we should have something a little bit more like what I mean, like a whippy sound effect. I think I have a whip in me, whip whoosh. That should be way more like. These are shit. Let's see if this one. This is cool, but it's not what I want. Maybe arm whoosh. Meh, a little bit cartoony. Just gonna fourth. Just gonna drag this one in and we'll see what I can do with it. So first I'm aligning it, so I'm just shaking where it is that the movement happens. So the top of the movement is around there, so I'm gonna drag the top of the waveform, like this part over here, to kind of fit that, right? Like that. See, you can see it fits. And then one thing I also want to do is I want to go into all these sound effects things here in my mixer. And I just want to drag this down by about -6 decibels to make sure that they don't take take too much of space. And then another thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go into filter. I'm going to go into parametric equalizer, which is basically where I can like cut and boost frequencies. And I'm going to do a cut around here about this place. I'm going to increase the size of this. This is basically because this is where a lot of the pronunciations are articulated in your voice. So by cutting there, your voice sounds more noticeable, and that's why I do a small cut about 2 decibels.
Because essentially the
So you can hear it's like it's there, but it's so much easier to hear the movement. So without, it's like this. And with it just sounds easy. It's easier to hear my voice. I feel it's a small thing, but it's still it's still important. Another thing I should do is should probably save this thing so I can quickly apply to the others. So I just did the wrong. God damn it. Okay, well, thank God it's not a very complex thing to just add. So it's just like there. So then just like this. There we go. Okay, and then I should, yeah, I should save this. I cannot, which is annoying. Well, I guess I'm just gonna add to each one. So this will take a little while. Be sure to ask me some things while I'm doing this. Which program? Yeah, Adobe Premiere Pro, After Effects for special effects, and like all these cool animations. And Adobe Premiere for mixing and composition stuff, like just putting all the different animations together in one place, kind of applying the finishing touches. So yeah, that's kind of how I do it, and that's a dynamic processor. That's a compression, by the way. That is not what I want. I want this right here, and I want this to be on 4, and I want this to be dragged a little bit out like that, and I want to do the last one. And then we're ready to actually do something cool. Okay, so just realized I have a lot of these sound effect things. Did I just apply something to the music? Actually, that's not a bad idea. I'm just gonna drag a little bit over here. So now it should be more noticeable to actually hear the voice. I didn't mean to actually add it to the music, but it's a good thing because actually that makes it a little more noticeable to hear my voice. And that is not a sentence in the English language, I'm aware, but I don't care. Because lol Danish. Okay, there we go. So now
Because
just hear how clean it sounds with it.
because
Okay,
essentially
So that's the first one, right?
the topic of this video doesn't exist. There's no such thing.
Okay, so this is more like a heavy whoosh, and we have one called whoosh over here. It's a little bit like that. Like that one, right? So what I normally do is to do this. I found out where like the most of the movement comes from. So that's around there, yeah.
There's no
And then what I do here is I can automate the keyframe. So I choose where it goes, what starts like being actually aggressive, and where it's even should make any sound, and I drag down like this, and then I fade it out. So around. Just double around there.
There's no
That's better. And it should be a little more like
there's
that.
no such
And it should be lower volume.
there's no
Like that. So now it's like this.
because essentially the topic of this video doesn't exist. There's no such thing as
This also means I can turn up the volume of the music to around minus 14 decibels. Hell yeah.
because essentially the topic of this video doesn't exist. There's no such thing as quality.
Okay, and for that I have some I have some things there I can use too. I think it's like these little thingies, right? They're little. I don't think they're fucking long enough. Well, okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna take this whoosh one. Choose where it is. That is. I'm just gonna do
Such thing as
Oh damn it! That it cannot be worked. That does not work. So I'm gonna use whip 3 instead here. That does not. Why am I using whip? I'm retarded. Fuck. We're supposed to use these whooshes. This is why it's not working. There we go. Okay, so now you can see here, I have one here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose where it starts. Starts around. There. Whoosh 2 is better, actually. Whoosh, the 2, 1, 3, that's just like, I don't know. That's just how they were labeled.
such thing as quality.
Okay, so I'm going to turn it down like this. This one, I'm going to actually increase in pitch, so I should be able to change the pitch, just to make it sound like that instead of like, you know what I mean? So I'm going to drag that like that. That like that. Oh, that's so description. I haven't played for a long time. TF2 is like, it's just definitely...
Such thing.
I said for me, don't get angry. So like that.
Such thing as thing as quality. No such thing as quality control on. No such thing as quality control.
Wow, that's interesting. Okay, I think maybe I have a.
There's no such thing as quality control. No such thing as quality. No such thing as quality control.
I am confused. I am very confused right now.
As quality control on Steam.
But that
I don't know what happened there. Let me just find another one then. Another one. That's funny, guys. That's a good meme, isn't it? Okay, so that's where it starts. So drag it down like that. Okay, and then we choose. So this is where it's in the high point. And sometimes it doesn't want to drag, but that's because of my mouse. And then it stops around there and increase a little bit there. So
as quality control.
So like this. Can I like... I cannot drag these. So if I want to move these keyframes, I have to do it individually, unless I mark them all at the same time.
Thing as quality control on Steam. Thing as quality control on.
Okay, that's fine.
Thing as quality control on Steam.
Okay, if I do it low enough, it should just give that feel.
Thing
like,
as quality control on.
there we go. Yes, that's good. Okay, I'm gonna drag this over to the right side again. And now I'm just fucking up because again, my mouse is retarded.
Steam.
but that
Control on Steam. Control on Steam.
But
quality control on Steam.
but
Control on Steam.
Okay, I want like a sound effect. And here I think this is why it's really good to have a lot of samples, because I can just get a sample from one of my... I want like a sound effect, so I want like a ride. Read the chat a little bit more. I'm a Nintendo gamer, cool. Live TF2 is 22nd October, the last time, yep. I'm a hobby comp team, so I play about 2 games a week. Cool. A lot of my friends play TF2 competitively. And I hear a lot of drama because of it, and sometimes it's a little annoying. So that works, I guess. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna use that. So drag that in like that. Put it on the correct frames. I just noticed when it shines like that. Turn down
On Steam.
But
quality control on Steam.
but
Okay, I'm gonna make it like really
Control on Steam.
but
Control on Steam. Control on Steam.
Night. Hi.
On Steam.
Yeah.
Control on Steam.
This is my dad.
Control on Steam. Control on Steam. Control on Steam.
This is really, really weak.
but
Control on Steam. On Steam. Control on Steam. Control on Steam.
but that exact fact is what I really want to be talking about here. It's not the quality control we have; it's what we don't.
Ever since my 5 shitty
Okay, there we go. Okay, so now I want like oh no, one of these again. Luckily, I can just. Oh no, that didn't work. I normally I could just press Alt. Yeah, there we go. So I can drag this in. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drag it at the start here. Gonna cut it right there.
Ever since
So you just feel that whoosh from the beginning, right? Like this, right here.
ever since my ever since my ever since my 5 shitty Steam games review, more and more garbage has littered the store. It was
So that's where it disappears. And now we can use one of those we had before. So let me just get that. By the way, if we need more like sound effects, I can use a snare, reverse it, and then cut off, like fade it out, and then it's kind of sounds like a whoosh. You can also use toms for that. Just a quick tip if you have like samples by any chance. I'm gonna use Sound 6. I don't even know how that looks. That's really not what I want actually. So
littered
it kind of work actually. Is it quick? I guess it kind of is.
the store.
Fuck, it does not. Okay. I think I want like something like number 3 here.
The store. It was
A little better.
the store. To the store. To the store.
Okay, Okay, and then I want this together with sound 1 here. Gonna turn this around down a lot.
To the store. It to the store.
Okay, and
To the store. It was reported in 2016 that nearly.
and here we can use that other one I had. So project sound. Let's see here, it's sound 3. I believe. No, it sounds 6. Yeah, it sounds 6. Hope you guys are having fun watching me just fucking edit, dude. It's fun. I think it's a lot of. It's this is the best way of learning how to edit. Watch other people do it. Or do it yourself, obviously. You know.
Reported in 2016
Oh,
that nearly
that's the good.
40% of all.
Ooh, oh, that's spicy, dude. I like that. Okay, wish 6. Let's do like a it's like a bloom. Okay, so that's where it hits.
40%.
Like bloop, like a one of those. Yes, that's what I want. So I want like one of those. So
Nearly 40% that nearly 40%.
and then it just fades a little in more, just to make it give it a little bit
Nearly
better.
40%. Nearly 40%.
And then add a little other ambush. So ambush 2, I believe. Yeah. Can work. Can work. Okay. Now this is beauty.
40%.
Ooh, yes.
40%. Nearly 40%. Nearly 40.
Now that's a good sound effect.
Nearly 40% of all Steam games came from that exact year alone. And according to reports, we.
So now that is when it switches.
According to reports.
And now another one I need to do. I want like a very strong whoosh. So let's see here. These whoosh items are like really glitchy, which is good sometimes, but it's not what I want for this video, I think. So I don't think I'm gonna use those. Sound 10, let's listen to this one. Sounds alright. That's a little better, maybe. Ooh. That's what I want, yes.
According to reports. And according to reports, we may see as many as 5.
And then do this again. Cut this down to about.
We may see as many as.
Just so you can kind of feel it.
We may see as many.
So you hear like that little. It's so weak.
We may see as many.
But it's there, and that's the most important thing. Well, when I was really young, I had an N64 and a SNES, but I traded for a PS2, and I had so many games. Oh my god, I had to think about today.
And
I think like I broke so many consoles, if I remember correctly. I had like a PS1 at one point, and then I remember also playing Halo as like a 4-year-old
may see as many.
on like a fucking Xbox. My brother.
May see as many as 5,000.
This is where I need like that shiny effect. There was like this was sound 1. This one exactly beautiful.
5,000 new titles this year.
Then I'm gonna do this right. I'm thinking I can reverse it some way. So, see your effect. Reverse. How can I reverse it in any way? Let's see here. That'd be fun. That'd be super fun. Oh, I can. I think yes, I can. I can put minus reverse speed. Yes. Ooh, that's good. That's actually really cool. Like reversing shits is super fun. How many gigabytes of whoosh effects do you think you have? They're not that big. They're like WAVs, but fully like Premiere, no. Premiere couldn't handle the whoosh effects. They were too strong. No, Premiere, please. Please, Premiere. No. Oh no. No. I don't. You. I think I have autosave on, so that's fine. Typical. Let's see here. It last opened 7 minutes ago. Let's see here. Open. Sound. Let's see here. It's probably just best to open that if it's yeah, Premiere. I don't care about your fancy little fucking. No, I don't. Fuck off, Premiere. Jesus Christ. Look at this cool little effect we made. Isn't that great? Yeah. How about you fucking fix your compatibility with like some codecs, you idiot? Okay. Yeah, I lost some data. Let's see here. I should have a fucking. I should have a save. So if I go to music, projects, project files, I should have something called auto saves. 70. Doesn't look very. Doesn't look good. This looks like we lost some data, boys. I mean, yeah. Let's go back. This autosave is too old, so let's go back to the normal one. So that was Steam control, quality control, whatever. Like whatever, dude. I have to probably make my autosaves a little bit more often because obviously this is not enough. So let's go into edits, preferences, autosave, and make this save a little more often. Maximum projects. Fucking 100, boy. River Cloud? Nah, that's not necessary. 10 minutes. 10 minutes is fine. That should not overload things.
More and more garbage has littered the store. It was reported.
God damn it, I lost a lot of data there. Okay, well, whatever. It's gonna take a short time to get back. So, for this one, what did I use? I used this one, Wish Effect. Fucking hell. I did not use that one, I believe. Whatever. I don't care. The store. It's gonna work.
The store. It was reported in 2016 that.
So here we need like a normal wish. That one has a lot of high frequencies. I like that one. High frequencies is good, yes.
Reported in 2016 that nearly 40% of.
Okay, and then we have like we need like one of those, yeah.
Nearly 40% of. Nearly 40.
Okay, and then like that.
40% of all Steam games came from that exact year alone, and according to.
And then we gotta have one of those. So this one works. Sounds like Machinima. Remember Machinima? No one cares about Machinima anymore because they're pieces of shit.
And according to reports.
Okay. Ooh, this has a lot of bass in it. I'm gonna add this upon this one. So it's like,
according to reports, we.
oh, that's nutty. I like that little combo I made there. Let's see here.
And according to reports.
I'm also gonna add like a little higher frequency. That one, yeah. And I'm gonna add it when these two things move. So about.
According to reports, we may see as many as 5,000 new titles.
I'm gonna drag this one
We may
over
see
here.
as.
I'm gonna hold all the way so it
May see as. May see as many.
There, we're gonna drag this down to.
We may see as many.
So just you gotta feel it. And then here I use that like little sound later thingy, which is kind of cool. This little thingy, yeah, that'll work. And I'll make this around here.
5,000.
Like that, it's beautiful.
5,000 new titles this.
And then I'm gonna save now because now we got to that point I was. So you can see when you just know what you're doing, when you're already done it another time, it's a little fast. There we go.
5,000 new.
So like now I can just
5,000 new titles.
like that. Yeah. I need to add another effect on top of it, like this one right here.
1,000 new titles this year.
And then another one of these. When I drag
Titles this year. New titles this year. Titles this year. Titles this. New titles this. New titles this. New titles this year. New titles this year. I mean, how can that even be?
Okay, then I'm gonna add this one here.
I mean,
like this, right, and make it very low.
this year. I mean,
oh, it doesn't work.
Here.
Man.
I mean, here. I mean, this. I mean,
That works.
how can that even be? What exactly happened here?
I think it's time to find out.
Okay, so now I'm gonna look at the audio meter and I'm gonna check this audio volume. So how is it? How loud is it
I think
here?
it's time to find out.
Okay, it's gonna be louder. So it's about here. Louder.
This is the story.
Make that shit louder, B.
This is the story of Steam quality control.
Our story begins in 2012.
There you go. That's cool. Anyone in 100 years Finland? I don't even know what that is. Hanny is nice. Thought you meant character who you can. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. What is your favorite Voicelines 2 character? Talk. I said that in my video actually. Watch that again if you don't remember it. You obviously haven't studied it for the test.
This year. I mean, how can that even be? What exactly happened here?
I think it's time to find out.
Like some tension here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a sample. I'm gonna grab a sample. So let's see what samples do I have. I have some black octopus sub hits. Yes, that's what I want. I want a sub hit. I want a boom. I want a long one. Ooh, yes, spicy. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna add tension by adding a sub that increases over time. So I'm gonna take this sub right here. It's very loud, so I'm gonna turn it down to about
To find out.
here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna speed duration, reverse speed, like that. I'm gonna go there, I'm gonna drag it over there. I'm gonna increase the sub's tension over time.
To find out. To find out.
Like that, right?
To find out.
Mid character you can play Creek. I like Creek. I find a bunch of the characters to not have that amazing skill trees, honestly. But Creek is fun. Gonna add a symbol because it has a lot of high frequencies, like this one, right? And I'm gonna reverse it because they get like this sound effect, right? And with that sub, adds a lot of like tension because like it's like that's what you feel. So like you feel that sub and you're just like, ooh, now comes that like pew pew. By the way, those sound effects are sound effects I recorded of my dad breaking a piano. We had a piano and he was breaking them, and I thought like that was so fucking cool. That's the sounds. So I recorded them. So like there was pew There's a sound, real sound effects of my dad breaking those things. That is. This is now you know. So I'm gonna do this reverse speed. How did that become so long? I have no idea. Whatever. Okay, there we go. There and there.
Find out.
Oh, this is delayed.
Find out.
Right there. Way better. Okay, and then gonna do this, gonna do this.
Find out.
Like that, right?
Find out.
I'm gonna cut it off a little bit because I don't like that end of that symbol. Okay, there we go. Nice. So now it has a lot of tension. Let's see here how it looks.
To find out.
Ah, anyways, we're gonna now see it. See you, dude. Well, you were breaking the piano. We couldn't sell it. It was too old and too shitty.
This is the story of Steam Quality Control.
Our story begins in 2012 with the release of Steam Greenlight. Thanks for watching. To increase Maxi. Okay. That was 1 minute of sound effects, and it took like 30 minutes. Let's watch it though. I'm gonna watch it. Give it a feel.
You know,
Lag.
I'm wondering.
Normally just pause it for a little bit, and it kind of fixes itself. Let's see.
Can you actually review something that doesn't exist?
And it's like because it's for After Effects composition. After Effects is very accurate, but it's also incredibly laggy.
But it is kind of relevant for today's topic, do you think?
Because essentially, the topic of this video doesn't exist. There's no such thing as quality control on Steam.
But that exact fact is
That is, by the way, some naughty mixing, in my opinion. I think I'm very good at mixing.
what I really want to be talking about here. It's not the quality control we have.
And lag again, even though it's just a fucking video.
It's what we don't.
Like, yeah.
Ever since my 5 shitty Steam games review, more and more garbage has littered the store. It was reported in 2016 that nearly 40% of all Steam games came from that exact year alone. And according to reports, we may see as many as 5,000 new titles this year. I mean, how can that even be? What exactly happened here?
I think it's time to find out.
What's up? That sub is supposed to be completely silent there.
To find out.
The sub is active when it's not supposed to. What?
To find out.
It should literally not even be active. It's like it's literally set to no audio and it's still making audio. That is so fucking weird.
To find out.
It worked. Okay. Weird.
To find out.
For additional effects here, because I can see it's like now the sound effects are right. Okay, one thing I want to add is I want to add like a sub hit. So let me just go snap, tune the kick, no tight. Gonna drag this 0D one in. Gonna drag it way down to 16 decibels. You can hear if I isolate it, it's like this. You hear the sub. I don't know if you can hear the sub because of the stream, but let's see. Here. And that adds a lot of tension. Pro tip with Apple.
Fuck. This is the story of Steam Quality Control.
Our story begins in 2012 with the release of Steam Greenlight.
An attempt to increase the accessibility of the video game market for small developers. You see, back in the days, before Steam became the platform it is today, it was difficult to develop
I think I'm gonna take a break and relax a little bit. So yeah, guys, I should probably make a playlist of all my streams from now on. So like you just watch them and whatever you feel like through the playlist. They're all unlisted, by the way, so you can watch them whenever you want to if you have the link. So I should probably make a playlist for them. I think it's a very good idea to just like make it so like anyone can learn something from it. Oh my god, I want to do one thing before I leave. I want to add like it's really cool sound effect. Where is it? Just because I don't know, I just like the atmosphere of it. Dirt. Yes. I'm gonna add this.
To develop and distribute.
So let's find the place where it begins. So yeah, it's loading. I have issues. There.
Back in the days, before Steam became the platform it is today, it was difficult to develop and distribute video games if you were a smaller studio or one person, God forbid. Greenlight was, on paper, a great...
I have an idea. I have a very nice idea. Oh, this is gonna be cool. Okay, this is what I'm gonna add, right? I'm gonna go into effects. I'm gonna go into my master mix. What the fuck did I just... okay, there we go. I want to go into my master mixer. Here. I want to add this. I want to add... Where is it? Definitely not that. Dynamics? EQ. Dynamic EQing. I don't think this is the one I want, actually. This is not the one I want. This is Ozone. I don't know why I chose this one. Yeah, this is not the EQ I want. This is like pro EQing, by the way. This is like master EQing. The thing is just that I don't know if I can automate it. I think I can automate this one though. Parameter equalizer. Yeah.
and distribute
So I think there's like one called radio.
video games if you were a smaller studio or...
So that's what I can do, right? I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna add a high pass. I'm gonna put this on like...
or one person, God forbid.
Okay, I'm gonna do this instead. High pass, there we go. Low pass, there we go. Gonna put this on 18, gonna put this on 18.
Hey, it was difficult and
Right, like this. Oh, this is cool.
distribute video games if you were a smaller studio or one...
Gonna turn this up then.
You see, back in the days, before Steam became the platform it is today, it was difficult to develop and distribute video games if you were a smaller studio or one person, God forbid.
So now it sounds like it's an old fucking video, right? Just like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into the master. I'm gonna find bypass. Really, you can't... Oh god damn it. Wait, you really can't automate it with by... Oh my god. This is like a typical thing for the master. Let's see here. Typical. Wait, can I even... Fucking hell. Oh, there we go. Nice. Oh, but does it have it to be a fucking binary pass? Oh my god, that's retarded. That's so stupid. Back
in the days, before
like
Steam
now.
became the platform it is today, it was difficult.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add this right here. Gonna go. I should be able to just add the effect. Why can I not make a keyframe? There we go. Okay, there we go. go now. Another keyframe. Drag it down.
In the days.
So now I'm gonna find the exact frame where that effect takes place. So that's there. It's like this.
Back in the days, before Steve became the platform, it is.
Oh, it should be opposites. This should be down. This should be up. Was there? Oh wait, what? Wait a second. I am. As you can hear, I'm very tired.
You know,
There we go.
Market for small developers. You see, back in the days, before Steve.
Okay, wait a second. I am very confused. Because it does not sound like it's... I am very confused. Okay, there we go.
Back in the days, before Steam became the platform it is today, it was difficult to develop and.
And now it's not even showing anything. Well, no one is watching, so I'm gonna stop streaming now. Bye.